What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So as you guys can tell by the title, today I am showing you guys what I'm packing to go to the hospital when it's time to give birth, because y'all, it is around the corner. So I am currently 37 weeks, which means I can literally give birth any day now. And I thought this would be a great time to go ahead and make sure I had all my bags packed. To be honest, I just finished packing everything and there's still a couple more things that I need for me personally that I need to go to the store and get, and I'll get into that more a little bit later. But I hope you guys use this video as a tool and a resource to kind of see what you should pack for the hospital. I know for me personally, I watched a lot of YouTube videos, I've asked a lot of moms, and just kind of did my own research on what I need for the hospital. Now, I know a lot of hospitals give you a lot of different things that you may need. They provide you with a lot, but I was like, there are certain things that they don't have at the hospital that I'm gonna need that are necessities for me as well. And obviously you gotta pack stuff for your baby. So I'm really gonna get into what I packed for the baby first, and then we'll get into what I packed for myself. He's the main character, so he's more important. But I did pack 3 bags. Now I know that sounds like a lot, but when you see the size of these bags, they're really not that big. I didn't wanna bring like a big luggage or anything like that because I feel like that's a lot to carry and it's just more heavy than just carrying bags. So I went ahead and just packed 3 bags, 2 for me and 1 for him. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this video. I hope you guys really enjoy this video and have been enjoying all the pregnancy content. If you have not subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It would definitely help your girl out, and give this video a big fat thumbs up. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video, and let's start with baby boy, because like I said, he's the main character of the show. So for him, I don't know if I'm gonna pack this sweater, which it's a little warm. Now I know it is April basically, so he's gonna be born at the beginning of April. I don't know what the weather is gonna be like, so we're gonna bring him a sweater just in case. I might do this one. As you guys can see, it's just like a little teddy type of sweater, or I'm gonna do this. It's more like a jumpsuit. I also don't know what's gonna fit him. He's already 7 pounds. I have my 37-week appointment tomorrow to even see if I'm dilated or not. But by the time he gets here, he's probably gonna be anywhere from 8 to 9 pounds. So I don't know what's gonna fit him. But I went ahead and got this to the side as well. I may take both just in case and put them both in my bag because they don't fit in his bag. But definitely bring the baby a sweater, some type of cover up. Even though his going home outfit is pretty thick, so he'll be pretty covered up. But you know, it's a baby, it's a newborn. I don't need my baby getting sick. I know he's only going from the hospital to the house, but still. So definitely pack a sweater, like I said. And then another thing I'm gonna pack him is this blanket. It was the one that like was the most plain, and I was like, this would be perfect to kind of put over the car seat or just put on his lap, whatever. So I was like, let me go ahead and get it. Now I know it's a little bit thicker. He will not be sleeping with this, okay? He's not sleeping with it. It's just for the hospital, just in case if I need to like put it over the car seat or something like that. I just want to make sure I have everything that I may or may not need. It doesn't matter, but it may be a necessity in the moment, so I brought that. Now let's get into everything I have in his diaper bag. I loaded him up, okay? I definitely did. I'm that mom. He's gonna have everything he needs and more. That's just what it's gonna be. But first, this diaper bag has a whole bunch of compartments. I'm low-key starting to figure it out now, but let's get into this bigger compartment. Now, I do want to put some pacifiers in here, but I still need to sterilize them. So that's one thing that you guys will not see me talk about for real, because like I said, I need to sterilize them and then put them in here. Probably do that this weekend, but that's pretty much all that I didn't pack for him was that. And then I know that at the hospital they have like bottles, and like 9 times out of 10 I'll be like breastfeeding and having him latch onto me, so I'm not gonna take bottles or anything like that. I'll just have him ready at the house for when we get home, because In Jesus' name, we'll only be there for like 2 days max, but like a day and a half at the most, so we'll see. Now, for clothes, I went ahead and packed him a bib. I just packed some bibs so he can like wear that would look cute with his outfit. I packed a couple hats because I don't know how cold it's gonna be the day of. It could be very much warm or it could be cold. 9 times out of 10, I'm still gonna put a hat on him regardless of the weather. Now, this is probably the one he's gonna wear to come back home because my boy has a great outfit. I'm not gonna show you guys the outfit. You guys will have to see it later on. But this is like the sweater he'll be wearing, the pants he'll be wearing. Packed some wipes. So I got these Honest wipes. I was like perfect for the diaper bag. So there is that. And then there were these Honest wipes that came with this like gift set we got as well from our baby shower. And I put these in there just to have. So those things will 9 times out of 10 be staying in the diaper bag even after we leave the hospital. So for clothes, that's not all I put in here. So I put some more stuff in here as well. I put some burp cloths. These are the muslin burp cloths. I put like 2 of these, and then I put 2 washcloths just in case. Like I said, some of this stuff will probably stay in the diaper bag even after the hospital. But I don't know if they're gonna have like certain things that I like, material, things like that. So I'm just gonna bring my own, just in case. And then I got him another bib. So this one's black, just to have. And then I got another washcloth. So he really has 3 washcloths. And then I got 4 pair of socks. I don't know why I got 4 pair, but you never know, okay? You never know. He could have a blowout or something and we'll probably need it. And then I put these 2 burp cloths. Like I said, some of this stuff will be staying in the diaper bag, so it's just gonna be in there. And then I got him this little sleeper. It's a newborn, I believe. Yes, it's a newborn sleeper, so I got him that just so he can, you know, sleep in maybe like the first night. I don't really know if they're gonna have like a specific sleeper, but I'd rather him wear the clothes that I've washed and prepared for him. And then in addition to that, I got him a few onesies because babies always need onesies. And then one of these he's gonna put under to come home from the hospital. But that's that. And then another thing I got was this little like swaddle. I packed it because he may need a swaddle too. I don't know, to like put over his sleeper. I don't know if he's gonna like to be swaddled or not. So I put that in there as well. And then I put another sleeper, I believe, what size was this? This was 0 to 3 months. I don't know if he's gonna fit the newborn one or not. So I went ahead and got him 0 to 3 months, and I really like this color, just in case if for whatever reason the newborn one does not fit him. It's really all the baby boy I feel like is gonna need. So now we're gonna get into what I'm gonna be taking to the hospital. And honestly, I don't feel like I'm taking too much. I feel like I'm taking enough, just enough, perfect amount. If you know me, you know I'm an overpacker. So I feel like I did a pretty good job. And like I said, I'm not taking the luggage. So y'all should be proud, because I see the women out there with the luggages and all of that, and you know that would be me typically, but I was like, you know what, we're only gonna be there for maybe 2 days max. I do not need a luggage. So let's get into like the makeup, toiletries first, and things that I'm taking that are more like essential necessities. So the first thing is these makeup wipes. I just went ahead and threw my whole entire thing in here. Makeup wipes, need. Another thing is beauty blenders. You don't really need this, but I did buy a pack of beauty blenders. I just bought them just because I needed a new beauty blender, and it came with a lot of these. I left it in the container because I don't feel like taking them out. That's the only reason why I'm just gonna throw the whole thing in there. And hopefully I have the energy to do my makeup before we come home, like the day that we get back from the hospital. That is my goal and my plan, so I can take pictures and things like that. So I'm definitely gonna be taking my makeup. This is my bag with like my brushes, mascara, things like that. And then I have my actual like makeup bag with like my foundation, powder, setting spray, things like that. And 9 times out of 10 I will be doing my makeup, because if you know me, you know And then another thing, I actually bought this from Shein. It's a travel little bag where you can put all of your toiletries in. And I feel like it fit a pretty good amount of stuff. So I'm gonna show you guys everything that I got. Let's not make a mess. This is what it looks like. I went ahead and put a good amount of stuff in here, as you guys can tell. I just put deodorant, a razor, may or may not need a razor, but I put it in there. Travel size toothpaste, facial cleanser. I put my CeraVe sunscreen lotion in there. And then I also put a Mario Badescu lip balm in there because I'm gonna need it and I know. And then another thing I went ahead and put in was some like little eye masks, just in case if I'm feeling a little, you know, tired or whatever the case may be. These are really, really good. I got these off of Amazon, so I did that. I got my Mario Badescu little rose water spray. And then I got a toothbrush. I put my hairbrush and edge brush in here, which I might take it out of this bag because I feel like I can put it in a different bag. I put my La Roche-Posay triple repair moisturizing cream in here. This one is typically what I use at nighttime, so I just have both options just in case. You're gonna need a hair clip. Okay, so I got my hair clip, and then I got some lotion. This is just body lotion. And then another thing I'm gonna pack in here is my bio oil. I just ordered a new one just so I can have it in my hospital bag. So that should be here sometime this week. I got it off of Amazon. And then some hair ties. That's really all I got for toiletries that I'm gonna be taking. And I feel like that's all I'm gonna need. And then another thing I need to buy is body wash, like a travel size body wash, and then pads. Another thing I put in here were some sandals. So I don't want to wear tennis shoes. I don't want my feet to be all covered up. I'm not trying to wear socks. I'm not trying to do anything. I just want my toes out, and 9 times out of 10, this is what I'm going to put on to come back home. So that is all that I packed in my toiletry bag. Now for what I packed in my mommy bag, it's a little heavy, so clearly I put a great amount of stuff in here. I feel like I did a pretty good job packing in my opinion, but we shall see. So I think I showed you guys this in my baby shower haul, this bag that I got. It says mommy bag on it. It comes with these little bags. This one specifically says baby necessities. Now there's a couple baby necessities in here, but to be honest, I'm the one taking over this little bag. So I got a Denman brush. I got this comb, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and put this brush and my edge brush in here as well. And then I put my hair oil. I put it in a plastic bag because I don't want it to like spill everywhere. And that's pretty much all that I put in there because, you know, I'm gonna be wanting to fix my hair and all that good stuff. Now for the mommy's treasure bag, I did put a good amount of stuff for myself in here. So this is really just like some key essentials that I feel like I'm gonna need. And even for always, I'll probably keep like this Lysol spray. I put this in here just in case, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on. These viruses and diseases and whatnot, I put that in there. I got these in like a package for my registry. They're lactation cookies. We're gonna try them out, see if we like them. So I put these in there. I was like, might need those. And then I put some nipple butter in here. I got this at my baby shower as well. Very much gonna need that 9 times out of 10. So I went ahead and put that in there. And now into what we put in the bag. All right, so something that I packed was these slippers. My mom is actually letting me borrow these. She had these and they're very, very comfortable. So I went ahead and put them in the hospital bag because baby, we're gonna need that. Another thing that I packed was I packed 2 dresses. This one, 9 times out of 10 is to come back from the hospital, just so I can match baby boy. He's gonna be wearing gray, so I wanna wear gray too. And then I packed a black dress just in case. I probably will not end up wearing this because this is just in case if I don't like the gray dress. I'll put the black one on. So that's like going home attire. Now another thing I packed was this black robe. It's just a basic black robe. It's like a cotton satin type of material. It's really, really comfy. I was like, I'm gonna need something like that, and I can put it on literally shortly after. Whenever they let me like change into something else, I'll probably be putting this on, or I will be wearing pajamas. So I did pack a couple pajamas, which the pajamas probably sound better because they're more coverage. So I packed like 2, and they're just like these button-up type of pajamas. So I put that with the pants. These are the pants, and then I packed a satin material. So it's really just depending on how I'm feeling. So I really have 2 options. They're both black. You know, your girl loves black. It comes with the pants. So I'm gonna be doing that. And then another thing I got was, y'all, please make sure you get flip-flops that are disposable. These were like $2 on Shein. I literally refuse to walk barefoot in the tub at the hospital. So these are for when I'm able to shower, bathe, whatever they let me do. Even walking around the room, these are good. If I need to like go to the bathroom or whatever the case may be, this is what I'm gonna wear, because these are gonna get thrown away literally at the hospital. So that is that. And then a couple other things that I went ahead and packed were some socks. I believe I packed 3 pair. Yeah, so I packed 3 pair of socks. I packed 2 maternity bras. So I did 2 of those just so I have, well actually I packed 3 just to see which one I like the most, because 2 of these are the same, 1 of them is different. I don't know what my comfort level is going to be afterwards, so I just packed options just in case. And then a couple last things that I packed were underwear, of course. I packed some, let me see, I packed 3 pair of granny panties, and that's what I'm gonna call them because that's what they are. And then another pack of, I don't wanna call these granny panties because I feel like they're a little bit nicer. They're more of like a softer satin material. So I don't know how comfortable, uncomfortable I'm gonna be. So I packed, like I said, options. And then I packed these little shorts for some tummy control. They're more like underwear, but this will probably be great because it's kind of like a diaper, but it also, you know, snatches you up a little bit. I want something that's gonna like, you know, bring everything back together, especially after birth. So I went ahead and put that in there, and it's not too tight. It's not like a faja or anything like that. So that's why I went ahead and packed that. But for the most part, that's really it. Another thing that I do need to put in there is like my camera charger, my camera, my tripod. I also need to put the pads, the bio oil, and I think that's really it. So I hope this video was extremely helpful to any of my new moms out there, any moms who are, you know, expecting and you're looking forward to the time when you can pack your hospital bag. It's really crazy because I've been watching these videos for years. Before I was even pregnant, I always watched this type of content. I don't know, I just enjoyed watching it. And now that it's my turn, I'm like, oh my gosh, how did we get here? But we're ready, we're ready. So baby boy can come any day now, and I'm extremely excited. I'm really ready for him to come already because my body hurts, everything hurts. I'm over it, and it's about that time. If there's absolutely anything that I missed that you're like, oh, I needed this or I needed that or this was helpful, please let me know down below because 9 times out of 10 by the time I post this, I'm not gonna be in the hospital yet. I plan on posting this soon. So make sure you guys let me know if there is anything that I'm missing that you feel like I'm gonna need during my time at the hospital. But other than that, I love you guys. Give this video a big fat thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Love y'all.